What's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with another mail call haul. That's right, got some goodies in the mail for sure today. Surprisingly, the USPS seems to be catching up. Fingers crossed that I'm not jinxing the process there. But if you want to see what I picked up today, stay tuned for the video. So before we get into all this good stuff, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification so when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or to watch it later. But as long as you watch it, we appreciate you. Also, want to encourage you to go ahead and enter our 900 subscriber giveaway. That is fastly approaching. At the time of this recording, I'm at 891, so only 9 subscribers away from cutting it off, and everybody that's already entered in is going to be put on the wheel, and we'll do a giveaway show for this Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Omnibus. That's right. That big book is going to some lucky winner that clicks on that video, says, I want in, is a subscriber to the channel, 18 years or older. It does not have to be inside the continental United States. So that is a good one. Also, be sure to enter the 1,000 subscriber giveaway because that'll be here before we know it for the Wolverine 1 C2E2 exclusive banana cover. That's right, 9.8 CBCS. So enter that one in as well. The links for those both are in the description below. But again, by the time this video airs, we might have already hit the 900 subscriber one. So hopefully you got in it while the getting was good. So got a variety of packages and mail call today from several different sellers, of whom which I'm going to try to shout out if I can remember which ones I got from you. So anyway, the first thing I got was a haul at the GameStop. Normally going into the GameStop just to kind of check out the pops and the action figures. Don't have an awful lot of luck. If you have more luck at your GameStop, let me know down below. But I guess I could be a little more forward thinking and order off their website and have it delivered and all that kind of stuff. But, most of our purchases, especially on the toy front, are sporadic in nature. You just on the spur of the moment. So picked up this Batgirl. This is the Sean Gordon Murphy White Knight Universe Batgirl. So that was pretty cool. Thought, said, well, I'll get all the ones that, it's funny how that messes with the coloring of the camera, but I'll get all the ones that are related to the Bat family. And we'll get those because in that set is also the Batman Who Laughs, which I want to get because I just recently got this one right here. And then also it's a Nightwing, another part of the Bat family. And if I get those, you can build the Batmobile. So that's kind of cool. So I picked that up. Also, I picked these up from a guy who I've picked up a bunch of foreign variants, of foreign editions. Let me correct myself, from on Instagram. Sometimes I've bought from him on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but eBay. And I've found that, he will give me a better deal if I will, shout him or go to him on Instagram instead. So that's what I've been doing. And then sometimes he'll come across books. And in this case, he was getting a hold of a Mexican or a Spanish Mexican, X-Men 1. So shout out to him. Congratulations on picking that up. So he was offloading some books to help clear the funds up for that said purchase, and thought about me with this Brazilian Hulk 181. Now, this is actually Hulk 180 and 181, and as you can see, it's a little bit different. It's a digest version, but in foreign countries, they do things a little bit differently. So cool nevertheless. And so really pumped about picking this up. And I said, yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And he said, yeah, I'm selling these other ones. I said, oh, I don't need to ask about all these others. I had just bought that, or was in the process or fixing to in the negotiation stages, if you will, for that Batman 10. So I was like, man. So we worked out a deal for this Hulk, king size Hulk. I believe this is, I need to start writing these down on the back there. So if you notice, the difference between the two Hulks is the head. So as you might already know, notice the head's a little bit different. Now, on some of these foreign editions, they actually repaint them. So that is the reason why there's some variances. But in the case of these foreign editions, Steranko's head was a little more menacing than Marie Severin's. Marvel elected to go with Marie Severin's head. But on the foreign editions, you'll see this one a little more menacing, right? So pretty pumped about picking that up. Also pretty pumped about picking up the one with me as the Incredible Hulk. If you haven't checked out that on IG, go check that out. Really cool pickup. He also had these right here. This is the first Silver Age Two-Face, the Brazilian version of that. So this was pretty nice to add to the PC because I do have an English version. And then the number escapes me, but I do have this the English version of this is actually at CBCS right now. So crossing my fingers on getting a good grade on that. But classic Neil Adams cover, Batman fighting against Ra's al Ghul. And so decided to pick that up from him as well. And so adding to my foreign repertoire. So pretty cool there. So picked up these books from Book Movers. Don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not, but I know he's over on Instagram. Fallen Empire, World of Magic the Gathering, #1. He threw in these magic cards, but I've got to believe that these are not the magic cards that came with it originally, because originally the magic cards, it was like only one magic card if I remember correctly. So no, it says booster pack with the comic. So there you go. Maybe that was him or whoever had opened them up, but just put them back in the back. So another one of the Valiant claim titles that I've been picking up. Got this Generation X #1 or Legacy number 85. There's not much difference to it, so it's really hard, and Marvel did a horrible job at the lenticulars. But Generation X, of which I'm a part of, this speaks nostalgia because this was, the team that they made there in the 90s. Chromium goodness on that first issue of the original one. And then also picked up this Wizard Half Witchblade. Comes with the certificate of authenticity, as if anybody was going to fake the Wizard book, but just bought this really just to resell it. Picked up the Incredible Hulk, which is surprising because it's not like I'm collecting Incredible Hulk or anything, right? So this is number 14 of that Volume 2 run. Got Batman 24. This is the proposal issue. I bought this to resell because I already have one. Myself, I know somebody who was looking for that book, and also he threw these two in, Topps Comics Lady Rawhide as well as Clandestine #1 Shiny for a foil. So thanks to Book Movers for that. Then I got these from VK on Comics, which you can find him all over the stratosphere these days, but he's always on the Saturday morning cartoon crew as well, slinging some books. And he actually mailed these on February the 22nd, and I'm just now getting those. So it's been a while. Got these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 59. Newsy right there. That's got to be a mid-90s newsstand, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Then also this TMNT from the Mirage run number 30. Already got this one, So that one's going to go up for sale. 103. Trying to remember if I have 103. This is the Eastman cover. I might have the other one. But this was the book that I was really going after, and that is The Shell of the Dragon, which is a reprint of one of the books in the Mirage Run, which if I'm going to fill that Mirage Run or get pretty close, discounting number one volume or number one, the first and second print. Outside of that, if I get everything else in that run, this was one of them, so I wanted to pick that up. So shout out to VK for helping make that happen. Got these right here from Frank's Comics. This is Batman 236, The Wail of the Ghost Bride. So as you know, I'm working on those 200s Batmans, and he had a couple. Batman 221, another Neil Adams cover there. And then also Batman, The Vengeance of Bane. I've got the first appearance of Bane, in which case it's got him looking this way. So you put them that way there, or like that, looking at each other. So there is that. So that is pretty cool. Finally got this from Canada. Yes, the land up north. It's funny on these trackings these days that it goes from town to town, place to place. And pausing so you wouldn't hear a whiny child as much. So this it's funny how that on the tracking that they put these things like, you know, day to day, this is where it was, this is where it was, so on and so forth. And then it just goes, okay, it's going to be late. So when it goes to, it's just going to be late, it's going to be late. So this is one I didn't even know about. It's not on the CLZ app, but as you might be aware, Valiant did these illustrated action books, or comics as we call them, for Nintendo as well as Worldwide Wrestling Federation before they got into the superhero game. And so these are very early Valiant books there. And so this is Tatanga Invades the Earth. And so this is from 1991. So yeah, very early Valiant comics. Pretty cool. Got these from AMKM. Immortal Hulk number 43. Now this book was recalled because supposedly, I haven't read it to know, but supposedly there's like a derogatory terms towards Jewish people in there, so they recalled it. But this is the Alex Ross cover. It's got the UFOs on it, which was the one I wanted. As I want the homage to an older, much older Hulk that I didn't get, but this one's also the Aliens copy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or sell this one, but I'm going to keep this one right here. And because it was before it was during the ice storm when the Last Ronin number 2 came out, and I was unsure if my shop was going to be shorted because I didn't know how things were going to go. Number 1 was shorted, so didn't go. And AMKM, they already had a Last Ronin 2. And so I said, hey, go ahead, throw one of those in there for me too, because I want to make sure I get one. And this package was coming with or without it, shipping wise. And so they did. I picked one up. So I've got an extra now. I figured something to do. There's worse things to have doubles of in your collection than a Last Ronin. Good story, by the way, if you haven't already read that. Then I picked this up from Gino Bonino. And really for no other reason than the guy put up a key Valiant book, and it's like, hey, the guy's got the you-know-whats to put up a Valiant book on an auction. I'm going to go ahead and show him some support. Rye number 0. This is the matte edition, so it's the less sought-after one. It's a 9.6, and I can see why it got a 9.6 is these 2 little dimples right here. If I was so inclined to do so, I could crack it, get that pressed, and I think I could get a 9.8 out of it. but I'm not inclined to do so because I have multiple copies of this. None of mine are graded outside of that one. I have multiple ones of the glossy and multiple ones of the matte. One of the glossy ones I'm actually getting signed by Jim Shooter at the Huntsville Comic Expo, April the 9th, 10th, and 11th of this year. So just next month. Be sure to check out my other videos where we talk about that, myself and Big Will and others. I've been talking about that. So if you're close in that area, within driving distance, because it's a little bit of a haul for me, but I'm going to go to check that out. And so Gino threw in these goodies for me. Always can go good with another Turok #1. This is Eternal Warrior #5, very early Bloodshot appearance there, which I already have, and then Eternal Warrior #6, some Barry Windsor Smith goodness, Master Dark right there, Master Batty for the Valiant Universe. And that is it, folks. What do you think about the haul? What have you been picking up? And so I appreciate all the support of the channel. Like I said earlier, we are fastly approaching 900 subscribers and going to be doing that giveaway for that. And the one for the 1,000 subscribers is already in process. So be sure to try to enter both of those. Hopefully, you'll be able to get in the 900 subscribers because, like I said, by the time this airs, we might have already hit it. But be sure to check out this video when it drops. I've got some other stuff. I'm going to be on Comic Foo's channel on Tuesday. That is going to be March the 9th, I believe. That is going to be the day I'm going to be on there. Yes, March the 9th, doing with the Mystery Man. So I'm going to be on that show then. Not going to be on that much throughout next week. But be here and there, and we'll be back with the Saturday morning cartoon crew on Saturday. Appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for watching. Before you get out of here, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so when videos like this drop, you will be one of the first people to know and can watch it accordingly. So appreciate it. Grab a good book. Have a good time. Until next time, keep reading, keep collecting. Adios.